Dr. Rich back at it again. On the surgeon table today, we got Queen with Cool Cat. You know, one of the tracks that I figured out that I've never checked out. We've never had this. And in the midst of doing my little bit of research that I normally do, you know, on tracks that are new, I came across the list of tracks from Queen that someone made and said, like, here, like, this was a list of Queen's 10 worst tracks, and this was number 1 on that list. So apparently they think this is the worst song Queen ever made. Let me know in the comment section if you guys agree with that statement. Number 2 was Rain Must Fall. 3 was My Life Has Been Saved. 4 was All God's People. 5 was Body Language. 6 was Pain Is So Close to Pleasure. Goodness gracious, couldn't get that out. 7 was Machines. 8 was Don't Try Suicide. 9 was Delilah. Is that how you say that? I believe that's how you pronounce that, Delilah. And then number 10, the final one, was My Baby Does Me. So, are those all from? I feel like a couple of those were from the same album. Maybe not. Anyway, so let me know in the comment section if you guys agree with those specific tracks being in the top 10 worst tracks from Queen, and if this is in fact the worst track from Queen. I mean, I guess we'll be checking that out today. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Also, make sure you guys are going to follow me on social media. The links will be typed up in the description box below, where you guys can feel free to DM me anything else that you would love to see. But without further ado, Queen, you're next up on the surgeon's table. Let's get surgical with it, baby. Let's rock. Sound like you groove to this? Yeah. Hold on, wait a second. I gotta pull up the lyrics to this. So I gotta wait a minute, because I want to know why whoever wrote that article said that this was the worst song that they ever made. Okay, let's rewind it back just a bit. You're taking all the sunshine away. Hey. So far, so good. Like I don't feel like this is. Queen has had some pretty incredible pieces, but I mean, let's continue. But I don't know if this might be. I don't know if I would say that this is the worst song. I mean, I haven't listened to Queen's entire catalog, so maybe their songs are all really that incredible, and they don't really have any one trash, you know, song. Normally artists have, you know, a select few songs that are just straight garbage, you know. We're just like, I don't know what you were thinking with that one, but that's not it, you know, kind of situations where we kind of have that thought process when we're listening to different tracks from artists. I don't know if Queen has any of those. I guess to some people maybe this is it from them. Well, let's finish it out. Let's see.
Ooh, you're a cool cat. Coming on strong without a chit chat. Ooh, you're alright. Hanging out and stealing all the limelight. Messing with the beat.
So so far into the piece, I can say this isn't one of their most elaborate pieces. You know, we've heard some pieces from them where like instruments were going crazy, the vocals were just like just wowing you, and this is a more laid back piece from them, and maybe that played into it being ranked as the worst Queen song we've ever heard. Like I said, I don't know. Let me know in the comments section, but that's just what I'm gathering so far. But it's definitely not a horrible track. I can agree that it's definitely not the best. Definitely not the best. I've heard some incredible, absolutely incredible pieces from Queen, and just listen to how intricate and crazy some of those tracks were. Like this one is definitely, it's a lot less complicated. There's a lot less put into it, I feel. But like I said, it's not trash. I wouldn't just automatically be. And I'll be honest with you guys. When I hear something trash, I've been on the channel like in videos saying like, nah, this is trash. So I'll be completely honest with you guys if I felt it was trash. But this definitely, I don't feel that it's trash. But it's just, like I said, I just feel like the complexities of different, like from other tracks, just isn't there on this one. It's more simplistic, which isn't always a bad thing. It's a change of tempo. So depending on what album this was placed on, what other tracks it was surrounded with, this might have fit the album that it was placed on. It might have fit that time, just a different pace of track. But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section.
Beating too fast, slow down, slow down. You better slow down, slow down.
I like how they edited it to make it look like he's actually singing that right there. Hey, you know how to set it.
And you really get inside the groove. You got dipping on the toe with a new hat. Ooh, just cruising, driving along like the swinging, feeling the beat of my heart, feeling the beat of my heart.
Yeah.
Feeling the beat of my heart. Can you feel it? Feeling the beat of my heart. Yeah. Feeling the beat of my heart.
Who said Freddie couldn't hit no high notes? Who said that? Freddie's showing the vocal range right there. Showing the vocal range. That honestly kind of reminded me of like one of those tracks that like my parents used to listen to, like the Earth, Wind and Fire, Al Green, or some other artists, like Marvin Gaye, like that era kind of situation. Like it kind of sounded more like that than like your typical Queen. So I guess maybe that might have played into it as well. Like people didn't appreciate the difference in sound, maybe. And also, like, they didn't appreciate the less complex of, the less complex track. They didn't like a very simplistic one. They wanted the over the top, track from Queen. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, because I'm really, really curious, because and I guess I have to keep in perspective, we're just talking about Queen. If we're just talking about Queen, then that's a totally different discussion. And I have to keep that I have to keep that in my head because I keep thinking, it's, one of the worst tracks of all time. And I don't think that's what the article was about. It was ranking just specific Queen tracks. And when we talk about that, then obviously we're on a whole different scale. Because when you talk about Queen, you're talking about greatness. You're talking about one of the greatest groups to have ever graced this earth. Rest in peace to Freddie, of course. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. But like I said, I didn't think this was a bad track. It definitely was totally different than anything I've ever heard from Queen personally. And like I said, I haven't gone through their entire catalog. If you guys seen any of my previous Queen reaction videos, I've done quite a number of Queen songs, but this I don't recall hearing anyone like this. It's been a while since we had Queen on the channel too. I know it's been quite some time. It's probably been a month or two since we've checked out some Queen. But yeah, that's interesting. This, out of all Queen tracks, this one was ranked as the worst one. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Make sure you guys leave a like before you go. Smack the subscribe button right over there, as you guys already know, and check out that video right over there too. You might like it. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Doc Rich, I'm out.